Well, I've got a 14-year-old son. And if you've got kids that age, you understand that they are old enough to be out and about and going to their friends on their own, and to games and to the store and things like that. But they're not old enough to drive, which means, at least in my son's case, his mode of transportation is his bike. Now, he's a good, responsible kid, but I do worry a little bit about him being on the road just because of traffic at times. And now that it's summer and he's coming home after dark, I really wanted to do something to increase his visibility to others while he was riding, and just to be able to see the road better himself. So I started looking around for a new set of lights for his bike, and I came across these. Now, these got really good ratings. So not only do I owe MagicShine a big thank you for sending me a sample of these to try out, I kind of feel like I owe them a bit of an apology, because I didn't really expect them to be nearly as good as they actually are. Now, you're going to get these out of the box, and you're probably going to think the exact same thing that I did, which is that, oh, they're very small. Now, being small is really, that's got advantages, and it's really nice. But in my mind, I was thinking, well, it's just going to be another little light that kind of turns on and, maybe throws a little bit of light, and people can see you at least with it. And truthfully, I was not really expecting that much. And boy, was I wrong about this. These lights are absolutely amazing. Now, you do get a headlight with it, and you get a tail light here. I'm going to talk about these, and I'm going to show you these out on the road here in just a minute. But you also get two things to mount them on. And then if you want, and you want to mount one of these underneath the saddle, it comes with this little device that you can hook underneath there. And it also comes with a couple of wire ties that you can secure that if you want. Now, mounting these could not be any easier. We've all seen mounts like this. Very, very simple. It's got a good groove in here with this non-slip material on here. This goes up either against your handlebars, and these wrap around, and you can see there's slots here and a little hook that this will just go into. It's very, very secure, and mounting this will take you about 10 seconds. Now, I opted to just use my son's seat post, because as he's getting taller, his seat post is getting higher and higher, and I've got a lot of seat post to deal with it. So I just used this on the back, wrapped it around the seat post, and again, it was very secure, very snug. I actually did not use the saddle one, but I did kind of check it out up on there, and it would be another nice way to mount this, to hang it down right beneath your saddle. But in any event, mounting this stuff is very, very easy. Now, once you've got that strap wrapped around either your seat post or your handlebars, you've got this little slotted area right here. And your light, you can see on the back, it's got a matching. This simply goes in, it twists, and it locks in. Very, very easy. Again, you'll mount these in seconds. Now, the lights themselves are really kind of the jackpot of this kit. They charge, and right in the back here, you've got a little USB-C charger in the back. You can see right in there. So these charge up. And I charged these when I got them. And boy, I've been playing with these things for about a day now. And the battery life on them is really, really good. You're going to get a headlight in this kit, and you're also going to get a tail light in this kit. Both of these have got a little switch on the top here. And if you hold this down for 3 seconds, you can see that it unlocks, and you've got this green battery indicator here. And this is incredibly bright. I'm going to show you here in just a minute how bright these are. And you can change the brightness on these things. It's got all sorts of settings. You can do it for like daytime riding, all sorts of different settings on here, including the blinking, which is very nice for just visibility in the day. Now, my big surprise on this, though, besides the fact that the light itself was so bright, I'm going to talk about this a little bit more here in a minute, was the tail light. And the tail light, same thing, you push this down, you can see here, this lights up as well, but that right there for 3 seconds lit up in kind of a cyan color. And what that means is that the brake light on this is activated. I could not believe this, and I also couldn't believe how well it worked. So there is a motion sensor in here, and when you stop, when you have it set to this, the light gets brighter, just like a regular brake light, just like that. And you can see, here's my son. I'm going to just turn this off. Here's my son on the driveway just testing this out. You can see when he stops, this thing just lights right back up. It's unbelievable. Now, the headlight, one of the other things about this that is really, really nice, and you'll understand this better when I shine this against the garage in a minute, is that this has got what's called a cutoff beam to it. And so rather than, you can see kind of how it almost looks like a U shape here, rather than this beam just going off like a big flashlight, it's concentrated down. And if you adjust this down on the road, it's really pretty amazing. I just walked around. I'm going to go try this here in a minute on my bike. It really, really does an unbelievable job. So I'm going to go try this out on my bike. Okay, so this thing is unbelievable. It's still actually a little bit kind of a twilight right now, so it's not even completely dark, and this thing still lights up the road ahead of me. Yeah, it's really nice in that it's got that flat top so you don't high beam people out in front of you. It's really, really great. Okay, well, we can see, at least in my opinion, I've never had a bike light quite like this. It lights up the road beautifully. I think that the tail light is really great, and the brake light on it is, what a great feature that is. And again, I got this primarily for my son. I really want him to be safe, and I really do feel a lot better, especially with that tail light on here. It mounts very easily, and I am going to get a second one of these for my own bike. I thought my lights on there were fine until I tried these, and now I think I need another one of these on my bike. So I couldn't recommend these more. These are a great product.